one. This is something that I see a lot of authors do, and I've never done it before live because I don't have that kind of patience usually. But now I was thinking, I just picked this one up, this big one, up from the post office, which was the first time I went to pick up a package up in a Cypriot post office, and it was quite an experience for somebody who grew up in a country that is very organized and very much very strict about who can be where and when. I had to pick this one up in a room, and I was like, the woman must have been wrong. She said first door to the left. She must have been wrong because there's no way I'm allowed in here. So I went to the next door, and when they finally talked to me there, they were like, no, it's the other door. And I was like, okay. So it was fun. It was fun. At least now I know where to pick up the packages. But anyway, I just wanted to unpack. So these are some author copies of my creative tarot books, but also the proof of the author journal and planner that I've been working on for the past year. And it's going to be really big, so I'm terrified it's gonna look horrible as a paperback because it's too big. So let's see. I might cry, not because I love it so much, okay? Dun, dun, dun. We start out by, so this is, you've seen this one already, but this is the actual author copy. We made a few changes, yeah. And because of those changes, the pages are cut properly now. And I changed some other things as well, some order. So we've got one of those for me, of course, but I also got one of those for the photographer, who also wanted a copy, obviously, of the book that she worked on as well. So we got two of those. This is the first time I see this one live. This is my latest book, Fleshing Out the Narrative. I haven't seen this one live yet. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. So this is the journal version. Same for these books. This is the journal version. That means that after every question, there's like a journal. Oh, that's the sun. There's a journal page. So this book has exactly the same. So let's say here's day one. So there's a tarot question, there's a journaling question, and then there's a journal page. And what I did for this one, because this is really about plotting, I have, so I explain, this is the premise. This is the theme. What else we got? And then I talk about the hook. And then there were some questions about the hook. Then I talk about the setting, and there's some question about setting. But it looks really nice. I had quite a bit of an issue getting these. I learned a lot turning these into paperbacks. That was probably the steepest learning curve of my life. But yeah, beyond now the frustration settled. I'm really glad that I learned all of that. Yeah, this looks really nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. Okay, so there should be two other books. So this is my Tarot for Creatives book with the 21 tarot spreads. I really don't want to open this. Oh, that looks better than I thought. So it has a different look for multiple reasons. It has a slightly different look than the ebook, because of course in the ebook I work with different colors, so I use like all the colors that are on the cover and on the back. I use all these colors, but that would have gone completely black and white. So what I did for this particular version, I took that cover picture and I turned that into the black and white background. um, for the spread. So here as well, you have the spreads, and then there are some journal pages. So either you can do a very elaborate reading, I have 3 pages, or you can do it multiple times. Yeah, just looking at this makes me really happy. So know about these books, that until the 1st of December, so these are now all three of them, until the until the 1st of December, these, like, I have I wanted to start out kindly with the paperbacks, so I made a very nice rate for these ones. So when you go to Amazon, those prices won't stay the same. Like the 1st of December, I will raise the prices of these three books. So if you're interested in getting a paperback, get it before the 1st of December, because that's when I raise the prices. Because I don't actually make any money on them now. But that's just, I wanted to introduce them, you know, for people who, because I know people, I know some of the people that follow me, they buy the ebooks and they buy the paperbacks, and it's like, for them, I was like, I know you're gonna buy it. They told me they were gonna buy the paperbacks as well, so it was for them that I was like, I'm just gonna, keep the price of these things as low as possible for the first month or so that they're out, and then by the 1st of December, I'm gonna raise it all. So yeah, really, really, really happy about these as well. And look at those. I mean, it's all about getting the brand right? And I think at this point, people will recognize these books as mine. Okay, so then the grand finale. I really don't want to see this. Oh, it's a bit butchered as well. Ugh. Okay, it is massive, people. It's really big. It's really big. Look at this. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, it's the back. Oh. So I've actually added something to the title in the meantime, and I've added, so this one, so this is how big it is, and it will have another couple of pages. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, the one page is I don't know if you can see that. Is that everywhere? Yeah, you can see that. So you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but so there's all gray squares, right, in which you can write your answers to the questions. But on this side of the page, it's not as dark for some reason. So the rest looks the same. But for some, well, it's still visible. It's just less visible. You ready? So yeah, I'm changing things about this, because one of the things about this book, this is like my big project, literally big project of the year. So I really wanted to get this one right. So I have a team of people who've been working through the journal for the past few weeks already. And they've been giving me feedback, so I've been making changes already, and as I went through it myself, I realized, oh, I can do that better, I can do that more. Look at this, I'm really happy about this. See, this is like the weekly planner, and I've made a little change. So for example, in this copy, like it tells you where the week starts, but then the rest of the pages in that week don't necessarily say which week it is, so I'm changing that a little bit. It's so big. I had no, like I could, this is the thing, like you pick a size and then you cannot fathom like what it's gonna look like. Okay, so another thing I added that most of my beta readers, my ARC readers have seen it, but my beta readers haven't, is that at the end of the, it's funny actually because it's called 52 weeks, but it's obviously 53 weeks because that's the week you're gonna look back over the past year. So this is where your reflection and your clarity is gonna it's gonna be. Okay, so this no, I did not change this. This is how I'm gonna do it. So this is a goal overview for the, I don't know if you can see that, for the entire year. So this is for me, this planner, this journal and planner is to learn a lot. Like it's about you finally learning what, you know, why are you getting your own way? Like what is stopping you from, you know, becoming the author you want to be? What is stopping you from creating a healthy writing habit? So this overview I added because I believe in journaling. Like once you start journaling about your life, and not just writing it down, but also reflecting on what you've written down before. That's what makes you see patterns, unravel things that keep coming back, and having all of your goals in an overview, so the goals you set weekly, and like ticking them off, like did I make it, did I not, what did I learn? I think that will really help you in getting where you want to be. So okay, so this book is massive. I love it though. Look at it. Okay, so I'm gonna work some more on this. Like I said, it's not finished. I was planning on publishing it the 1st of December. I have no idea whether I'll be ready. Because of course, I'm not sure whether people know that, but the paperback needs to be done before that, at least 3 days. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best, and I will let you know if I actually make it. But like from the look, like I was, so this is, it's a bit butchered, right, because of the packaging. But I was afraid of this. I was afraid that this wasn't gonna work, you know, because there's so much writing in this, and there's so much. But this all looks amazing. This looks like real quality. So I'm really happy about that. I'm happy about my quotes. I know the other stuff I'm changing. So yeah, much better than I thought it would be. I'm just so surprised by how big it is. But yeah, maybe it's good. Maybe it's good because, you know, then there's no way, if you have this book, there's no way you can sort of, you know, it's going to be so prominent. So you have to stick with it because it's going to be in your face unless you really hide it away. So I think that actually might be really good. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm gonna have a good look at these, and I will let you know. Like I am still, my aim is to publish this by the 1st of December because I really want it to be ready, so people can ask it, like add it to their Christmas wish list, so they can start the 1st of January, or they can buy it themselves, either ebook or paperback. But yeah, so that's the plan, and I promise that I'm gonna do my best to actually get it done.